I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. For your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, how I will sing of the goodness of God. 'Cause all my life you have been faithful. 'Cause all my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I'm gonna sing of the goodness of God. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are watching me from. I hope you all are having a great time. I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all, will achieve your dreams. So right now, I'm actually celebrating myself for being brave to take action towards my dream. A few months ago, I was actually, working as a healthcare assistant in a very, very respectable institution, if you ask me. And I was earning well. My life was good. From the outside, if you ask me, But then I enjoyed, my work. I enjoyed, working with people like, that I was working with. I enjoyed, everything. But then got to a point in my life where as a human, you would know yourself that something needs to change, Um, so I was actually afraid, to leave my job, of course, for obvious reasons. Being a mother of, multiple children and living in a foreign land where I just need to work, to make life, easier, for us, like paying bills and, doing stuff, that I would love to do. But even though I was convinced in my heart that I needed a change, I still held on to my job. Even when I became very, very ill, before I actually went out sick, I still held on to my job for a few weeks until I was not even able to go ahead anymore. So I believe that was the time that actually God, slowed me down to reflect on my life, to reflect on my decision, to reflect on everything that that He had, placed, before me. So I was actually looking for opportunity to replace my income. While I was looking for opportunity to replace my income, I was also, engaged in other ways, to earn, but not seem to work until I found this a lovely business. The reason I'm actually celebrating myself today is that um, even though I knew I was supposed to leave my job just to take a break, actually, because I was too afraid, to leave what I would call my comfort zone. Um, it's to me it wasn't actually comfortable, to the point that I loved it, especially given the situation I was in with my health and everything. But because it was something I was used to for quite some time, so I was just too afraid, to leave. So in order for me to leave, I had to hold on to something. So what I did then was, okay, I will enroll myself back in school. This time I didn't want to, I was going to do nursing, but I had to, thinking of my health and everything, I said there is no point for me going, into nursing when I know I will not be healthy enough, to even look after my patients. So I knew it was going to be challenging. So I was looking for something that we will still keep in the area, in the field. So I put in for psychology. And as God will have it, I got a place, in a university that is actually very far away from me. Even though I did apply for, other closer universities, I did not get offer from them. So the one that actually gave me an offer was even not a direct psychology course, but I have to, achieve my, my um, my dreams, through a different steps. So today I remember when I got into that, I said to myself, am I crazy? And everybody that I told my decision would actually sit me down to advise me, or some would just brush it aside to say, "Are you crazy?" Why some will try to understand with me, and advise me. Why others will encourage me to go ahead, that I made it the right decision. Among all those advices that I got was, the truth is that, Vera, you have everything, all the qualities to go for your dream. If you can think of that, think of the strength. You have everything, to do this course. But the thing is, I do have, some bags and baggages, that I carry. I've been a mother to multiple children. I just cannot leave my kids, to go to far away university, and then not also thinking of what to put aside, to supplement the income, or even to replace the income that I was letting go. Eventually, I made the decision to go ahead, and I went. I tell you, the first week of college wasn't that um, very great. I think the first or even the second week, I didn't even know what I was doing with myself. I felt so lost, even up till a few weeks into the course. But because of the advices that I got from different people, that I kind of revered, I held on to that advice. I also looked at the reason, which is my why I want to actually do this, embark on this journey. So that kept me going. And I tell you, it was not very, very easy, just as it would be for anyone who is venturing into something new. It was not easy, but eventually, immediately that semester passed, I was like, okay, it wasn't that difficult actually. And at the same time, I am actually happy that I did not give up. So fast forward, as I speak to you now, today is the 28th of April 2023. That is to say, I have just finished my 1 year in the course. And to tell you, I have actually enjoyed it so much. I look back today and I say, okay, I definitely made the best decision for myself, even though there are some times that I regret, starting this up because of the challenges. But then with the tools and the resources, that have been made available, especially for, mature students, especially for, a mother with, so many kids, I've actually got a lot of support, and a lot of support from my husband, or even my kids, my friends and family members. I thank you all so much, because I wouldn't be here if you had not, impacted my life in the little way that you have done. I thank you so much. And the other decision that I made, even while this was going on, was to establish, a business that I would earn while I go about, studying. Like, the business was not easy to also, to also, it was not easy in the sense that being a digital business, there is fears and worries and everything, or the fear of thinking that, oh, could this be real or could it not be real. But then I still, put myself into it 100%. And today, I am so, so, so happy that I made that decision, because not only am I securing my financial future, not only for me, for myself, but for my family. Not just that, I'm also, using my experience, to help other people, to do the same. And I'm so, so happy for as many people that I've actually helped. Many families that I've brought into the business, that I've taken action. So, and this is where I actually wrote about. I mean, this topic today of why it is important, to take action towards your dream. Like, for yourself, at times you may have, dreamt of, something. You may have a very deep, be passionate about something that you really want to do. But due to the challenges, due to the self doubt, due to, different, skepticism around you or even within you, you will, you will end up, giving up that dream without taking any action. And I do not actually blame you, because sometimes you might just convince yourself that the action that you take is too risky, or that you are not capable of achieving it, or that it's simply a fantasy, that you you only fantasize about it, that it's not really, it cannot actually, be feasible. Um, but the truth is that this kind of thoughts, um, we only know it won't do you any good. It will only, hold you back from achieving your potentials and fulfilling your deepest desires. Because if you come to look at it, there are so many people. Everybody's actually made the same way. We are given the same opportunity at every point in time. Um, we have the same hours. Every human being have the same hours of the day. We have different, weather. Depending on wherever you are, you have different weather. But the truth is that in that same weather conditions, you have people who will still go out and become who they want to be. And you will have different people who will still, no matter what, achieve what they want to achieve. And then it's not time for you to sit down and think that why am I so different? And sometimes will be so unfair to ourselves to sit back to say, oh, because I am actually, you start to label yourself, God forbid, I'm unlucky, that person is lucky, or I am this is my destiny. Nobody is actually destined to fail, because if anybody is actually destined to fail, then you would not have the same opportunity that the other individual has. And the similar opportunity that you have is that you are breathing, that person is breathing. You you have the different, weather. You experience the same weather as the other person. You have the same life that this individual has. So um, I encourage you not to don't give up on yourself, because if you do, you will not achieve your dreams. And not only is it very important for you to take action towards your dream, it is good to be able to build this courage, because it is not hard, it is not easy. um it is good for you to build the courage. It is good for you to to persevere, just like the example that I gave, to myself. Let's assume that first 1 week or 2 weeks into college, and I said to myself, oh, I can't actually do this, and I just I drop out. Or let's even assume that even some colleagues that I mean some a fellow student that I actually saw that were very 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 good, even better than myself, but they unfortunately they dropped out from the course, even 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks into the course. um so you have to persevere even when you everything seems very difficult. Just know that it is just it could be a time for you to to retry something, or to ask for help if need be. So the thing is, if you are able to to take this action towards your dream, um you will come to realize that it is not only yourself you're actually helping. You could be helping other people around you, because everybody on this earth have somebody looking up to them. No matter how down you might think you are, there is always someone that is looking up to you. That's just one thing that I've come to realize. So just know that when you are this person who is determined, you know that somebody is looking up to you, and the person is going to is going to tap from that your potentials, and also kick up. So so having a dream that you're working on, can actually give you the sense of purpose and direction towards life. And then while you have something to strive for, it can make every day and every action even feel more comfortable for you. Just like when you wake up, you know that you have a purpose today. So there you don't have any reason not to, to get up to do something, because you know there is something that you are looking up to. So you have to get up and do it. Um, and this will and the truth is that once you take action and then you see the result that is coming out from that, it will also help you, to even have more confidence in yourself, to even have more inspiration, for others. And it can then land you, before you know it, it lands you in your dream. You will no longer be, dreaming about your future or having a dream about what you want to achieve, but then you will actually be living your dream. So, taking action towards your dreams is essential if you want to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. So, be courageous, persevere if need be, and be willing to step out of your comfort zone. They call it comfort zone, but the truth is it could be your familiar zone, because you are actually afraid. Because you can't be, if it's comfortable for you, you have to stay there and stay there forever. But if you are having an instinct or an urge, to be better than that situation or that position that you are in, then it's not comfortable. It's not a comfort zone for you. So it could be that it's just because you are familiar with it. So take action towards your dreams. So once again, I congratulate myself for taking action towards my dream, because right now I'm still on my journey to achieving my full potentials, because right now, like I said, I only just completed first year of college life, today. Um, so I'm delighted, I'm happy, and I decided myself today, because that I will stay at home in my in my PJ. Right now, all my kids are in school. My husband is away. So I have the whole house to myself. So I'm going to just sit down, relax, and take everything in, and yeah, and hopefully prepare for the next thing that I need to face in life. Thank you so much, and I hope this um, little talk encourages someone out there. Remain blessed, and see you in my next video.